9.3 Day 2 notes. And in this video, we are looking at multiplying binomials using the FOIL method. Now, FOIL actually is an acronym that stands for first, outer, inner, last. Now, one thing I do want to point out is that the FOIL method is going to look very similar to the distributive property, but I want this to be a mental math. So yes, your teacher is telling you that she does not want you to use show your work. Okay, so first I'm going to show you what the FOIL method actually looks like so you'll understand a little bit more about how we're going to be showing this in our head. Alright, so first means first terms in each parenthesis. So 3x and 2x are the first terms in each parenthesis. And what we're doing is we're multiplying the first term times the first term. Now, outer means the outer terms. If you look at them, you have 4 terms there. There's 2 terms in the outside, 3x and positive 7. And we're multiplying those two. So 3x times 7 is positive 21x. Inner, or inside, means the 2 terms that are in between, in the middle of the 4 numbers. So that's negative 5 and positive 2x. Those are our inside, or inner terms. Negative 5 times 2x is negative 10x. And then L stands for last. That's negative 5 times positive 7. That's negative 35. Now, in these particular binomials, after you multiply the first, multiply the outer, multiply the inner, multiply the last, the outer product and the inner product are like terms. So 21x and negative 10x simplify to positive 11x. So you just bring down your first term, 6x squared, combine the 2 terms, the 2 products of the outer and the inner terms together, and then bring down the minus 35. So that is our final answer on that one. Alright, so let me show you how I want you to show this mentally. Alright, so first you're going to multiply 3x times 2x. That is first times first. That's 6x squared. Now, this next part, I'm going to show it written down, but I want you to figure out how you can do this in your head. So you're multiplying the outer terms. 3x times 5 is 15x. The inner terms is 4 times 2x. That's 8x. So you're multiplying 3x times 5, 15x, 4 times 2x. That's 8x. I want you to do that in your head. All right, I did show it up here, but I want you to practice doing that in your head. And then after you multiply, I want you to combine those 2 terms and write that down after the 6x squared. Okay, so yes, this is going to be a mental math. And then the last terms, 4 times 5 is positive 20. So our final answer is 6x squared plus 23x plus 20. Okay. All right, so again, let's look at the mental math. For the mental math, I want you to multiply the first 2 terms. First term, 3x times 2x, first term in each parentheses, that's 6x squared. Now this next part I want you to do in your head. I want you to multiply the outer terms, which is 15x, positive 15x. The inner terms, negative 4 times 2x is negative 8x. So you're doing that in your head. So I got 15x and negative 8x. Combine those in my head, I get positive 7x. Okay, and then last will be negative 4 times positive 5 is negative 20. So our final answer is a trinomial, 6x squared plus 7x minus 20. So practice doing the outer product and inner product and combining those in your head instead of showing work. There will be some FOIL quizzes, timed FOIL quizzes coming up in a few days, so I want you to just practicing doing this mentally. Alright, so on the back you have, or at the bottom I guess, you have some practice there. Practice doing those 2 in your head. And then submit the answer on the Google form.